Hi, I'm Kent Burton, and this is the My Life Fitness Recipe Corner. We bring you recipes that are made with real food, that are really tasty, that are really healthy, and really simple to make. Today's recipe is south of the border fruit salad. I love this recipe because it's really simple, okay? It's really tasty, especially during the summer. It's really refreshing. The other thing I really like about it is that it's really portable. I'll show you in a minute how that sort of works, okay? But first, let's figure out what we're going to need for this. The ingredients for this particular recipe is mango. Okay, you can take a mango and completely cut it. I actually happen to buy this at Trader Joe's. It comes really conveniently set up and it's still fresh fruit. Okay, the other thing you're going to need is watermelon. You'll also need some cantaloupe, and you will also need pineapple. I really prefer fresh fruit as opposed to canned or frozen for this one, okay? So fresh pineapple is great, okay? The other thing that you're going to need is a lime. You're going to need some red pepper. You're going to need a little bit of chili powder and just a touch of salt, okay? Now, there's some other things that you can sort of add to this depending upon your taste. When I first had this down in Cabo, they also offered pineapple and jicama and cucumber with this. So you can throw in some other stuff as well, make it even a little healthier, give it a little more boost. What we're hoping to do here is get you at least a couple of servings of fruit, okay? This is great at lunch, this is great at breakfast, and it's really refreshing. So start out, we're gonna get just a little bit of this and take a little bit of cantaloupe. Okay, then we're going to take a little bit of the watermelon. She has a little trouble getting that open. Then throw in a little bit of the mango slice. Oh yeah. Okay, and then some of the pineapple. Great. So, got those basics all lined up there. All I'm going to do is take a knife really quick into big chunks. Big chunks is better. It makes it easier to eat. Pick it out right there at lunch. Just pop it in your mouth, okay? I got that fairly simple there, okay? Now, what I'm gonna do next is show you how portable this is. Now, you could always put this in a container that has a lid or whatever, but I went really simple for today's recipe. I did it super simple, just basic plastic bag. Now, you're gonna wanna refrigerate this once you take it to work, okay? I'm gonna take my fruit, throw it in the bag, okay? Perfect. Now, this right here is probably about one serving. I'd like to make this a little bit bigger. I'd actually fill this bag up to make it 2 servings, okay? So I've got my fruit here. I'm gonna put that off to the side. I'm then gonna take my lime and I'm gonna cut it up. Okay, good. Now, how much lime you use is completely up to you. Good, cut the lime up there. Absolutely perfect. Take the lime, once again, my handy dandy plastic bag, super simple. Throw it in there. Now the reason I haven't just put the lime right on the fruit is that if you put it on beforehand and then let it sit, it tends to make the fruit a little mushy. So if you're taking it to lunch, you want to sort of put them in separate bags and then whip it up right there at lunch. Once again, a container that you can put it in there would be nice as well, okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my chili powder, okay, and I'm also going to take my red pepper, and I'm just going to take a little square of Reynolds wrap, okay? I'm going to throw that down like that. I'm going to take my red pepper, and I'm going to put just, I like it hot, so I put a little more red pepper in there, okay? Then I'm going to take my chili powder, okay, and I'm going to pop that open and throw in some chili powder. That's perfect. And then I'm going to take the salt and just toss in just a tad of salt. I personally like kosher salt, okay? So then I'm going to just wrap up those spices, just like that. Make them into a nice little foil packet that I can then, put in my little lunch bag, okay? Then once I get to work, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, perfect, and I'm going to, all that great fruit, I'm gonna take a lime, I'm gonna take that lime and squeeze it into that fruit. I like it kind of limey, so I put a couple in there, just like that. Then I'm gonna take my spices, just like this, open up that packet, and I'm just gonna dump my spices right in there like that. Okay, perfect. Then I'm gonna take the baggie, and I'm going to seal it off, shake it all up. Perfect. Now, what I've got is South of the Border fruit salad.